Hey everybody, Steven with Myers Paranormal. Today I'm out here at my local cemetery. Come on, candle's trying to go out already. But this is a cemetery where there was a murder happened on site. Plus I have family here. So we're going to do our 1800's challenge, challenge 3. So let me go ahead and start a 15-minute timer and then we'll go from there. It's right here. I'll hear it go off. Come on. Well, that went out. Can only, this is the last time I can relight this thing. If it goes out, there we go. So is there anybody here that would like to communicate with me today? My name is Steven. I just come to give you a voice. I'd like to give you a chance to speak. Come on up and use your voice. All you have to do is come in right here in my hand and just speak into the camera. This is a simple one because I know there's some older ones that don't know how to use equipment and all that stuff. So you can just come up and communicate that way. Is there anyone here that would like to come on up and speak? It's a full moon. There's plenty of energy out. So would you like to come on up and communicate today? And it went out. So we're going to be doing this one in the dark, with the exception of the moonlight, because there's moonlight right there. You'll be able to see me here in just a minute. There we go. I'd like to give anyone here that like to communicate a chance to speak. Just come on up. Stinking wind's blowing. It blew my candle out twice, so let's do it in the dark. Like I said, my name's Steven. I have family members here. If you're interested, can you tell me your name? I'm going to give you a few minutes to answer. It's like 9 o'clock at night, so it's completely dark. It's just that moonlight is all we got out here. But can you tell me where you're from? Are you from here? Are you at peace? Do you enjoy this place? I love this place. I grew up at this place. I'm actually right here at the graves of my family members. My grandmother's two brothers and her mom and daddy, a niece and a nephew or something like that, a cousin. Do you enjoy this cemetery? Is there anything that you wish for me to know? It's my great grandmother and great grandfather right here. Uncle Preacher. Look at that moon. It's just beautiful. I'd like to say thank you guys for communicating today. I may not be able to hear it with my own ear, but I can hear it on this camera right here if you've decided to speak. That moon is so beautiful. And I was actually starting this video at my house, was going to do it there, but with the full moon like it is, I wanted to come here because that moon gives the spirits energy to speak. And I'd love to hear some of them. This old church right here behind me, established, I think it was 1871 or something. And the driveway that goes around the outside of this place, that's the last part of the original road that Jesse and Frank James rode as they were on their way to Huntsville, Alabama to rob the Army paymaster. Thought that was pretty neat. The person that used to have the big monstrous headstone over here that was replaced with a new one. Are you happy that they replaced it? Or are you mad that they took it down? I'd like to know that. And right there, right on the very edge of the road, there used to be a tree there, and that's where that murder happened. Man was shot dead and left up against that tree. Boy, the animals are going crazy. The birds. Yeah, there's like street lamps like on the very corner. I'm trying to stay away from it into the darkest parts, but I wanted to come over here to the oldest part of the cemetery. The person that's buried in this old iron fence right here, I don't even know if y'all can see it or not. But is there anything you'd like to say? Are there any words, last words you'd like to say, speak, get off your chest? I'd like to give you the opportunity if you'd like to take it. It stinks that my little candle only literally lasted like 2 minutes into the video. The rest of the time I'm having to use the light of the moon. Trying to stay off in the darkest corners of this place away from the road so that I don't bring any attention. It's open 24/7, but you don't ever know. Some people like to raise Cain. So anyway, is there anyone here that is buried that has a field stone that don't have a name? Would you like to give us your name so that we can know that you're here? Oh, this is beautiful, guys. Look at this. Little hummingbirds. I love that. Yep. This driveway right here is the remnants of the road that used to go way. It actually ends the road, highway crosses, and it's supposed to go straight across into those woods, back off a few miles into a little community called Brown's Pond, where Frank and Jesse James came through. That's what this little driveway right here is, the last remaining parts of that road. And of course they paved from, it makes a turn, goes right, and then goes straight out that way past my dad's house. And but look at that moon. It's just beautiful tonight, and I wanted to come out here in the full moon where the most energy for these guys to use to be able to communicate. And I mean, it's a cemetery. Like, you can't beat a cemetery. So this is where a fellow classmate of mine, she was a few grades ahead of me. She was, I was like 9, 8, 9, 10, and she was 16, 17, 18, something like that. And she was a cheerleader at my school. And she'd find out that her best friend was cheating on her with her boyfriend. And she skipped school to go confront him, and he ended up pulling a shotgun. And he said if he couldn't have her, then no one can. And you know what happened from there. So And I think there's something. Is there anything out here, anyone out here with me? Because I saw your shadow kind of going behind me over here in this, around this tree. So, is there anyone here that would like to be known and be heard? I'd love to let you. Love, love, love to let you speak. Let you get anything off your chest that you need to. Right over in here is where I saw it. Just kind of went. I don't know if the camera caught it. I don't even know if I was facing the right way with the camera, but. If there's anything you'd like to say, go ahead and take the chance, because this is the last opportunity you'll have tonight anyway. You're welcome to speak if you'd like. Sounds like my alarm's going off. I left it over here on the car, so. Alright guys. I'm gonna make sure it's been 15 minutes, but I believe it's been 15 minutes. I'm gonna come over here and yeah, it's been 15 minutes. I can hear it going off. So that's been the 1800s alone challenge out here in the cemetery. Any spirit that's out here that communicated, I want to thank you. And I just ask that when I leave here, you stay here. You don't touch me, hurt me, attach to me on my chat or my vehicle or anything else. I'd like to thank you for communicating. You guys at home, I really want to thank you all for allowing following along as we walk through the cemetery in the dark with no light except for the moon. And again, I'd like to thank Amy with What the Paranormal for coming up with the pair games, allowing us to participate in it. And guys, Autumn will be doing hers sometime before the 12th. She's still dealing with her sinus infection, laryngitis, and all that stuff at the same time. She's lost her voice, but just as soon as she gets her voice back, she'll be joining. So y'all keep an eye out for that. I want to thank y'all again, and until next time.
You're watching Myers Paranormal.